It's Dumbass of the Day, brought to you by Peterson's U-Cart. Peterson's U-Cart in Atascadero. They have everything you need for your outdoor space. Don't forget, spring is right around the corner. I know it's going to be a little wintry this month, but when you're ready to go, their landscape supplies, they've got pipe, they got concrete, they got everything you do to do a big makeover or just spiffy up the yard a little bit. Online, you can find them at Peterson, the letter U, cart.com. That's Peterson, letter U, cart.com.
How pathetic can some people be?
So I love sports. Probably my favorite sport to actually participate in is hunting. I don't know. It's so weird, because I don't look good in orange, but I just love the outdoors, and I love my hunting dog. I loved my hunting dog. I'm not that good at hunting. You can't think of them as pets, they're hunting accessories. So you can't get attached. If you want to be a great athlete, you have to sacrifice. So I know people think hunting is appalling because a lot of people are under the misguided impression that hunting is cruel. But here's the one thing you probably don't realize, and this is something animal rights activists do not want you to know. The deer love it. They're having a ball. They would miss it if it was illegal. They really would. They love the fall. It's an exciting time for them. The one thing I would never do is eat my kill. That's disgusting. That is so gross. I'm a vegan, so I would never. I just leave it there. Yeah. It's biodegradable, so that's good. I'm a vegetarian, but I cheat. I do cheat. I eat veal. So good, so good, so tender. How do they get it like that? I don't know. I love it. It's great.
Dumbass of the Day. 93.3 KZOZ.
Oh, she's funny stuff. We're heading over. Oh, what do they call them in Oklahoma? The Okies from Muskogee? Isn't that? You're from Arkansas.
I don't think so. I think Muskogee's somewhere more in the south, less Midwest. I can go ahead and look that up for you if you'd like.
Well, we got a guy pissed off at us yesterday. We now call him Southern Fried Teddy.
Nope, you're right. It is a city in Oklahoma. My bad.
Yeah, he got mad because you made some comment about the Southerners being fat or something. So I apologize.
Said that they were lazy, that they have more gondolas than they need.
Yeah, he
they
didn't
don't
like
need a
that.
Gondola everywhere. Like, how come gondolas are a thing on the eastern seaboard and in the south, but they're not a thing on the west coast? And keep in mind, on the eastern seaboard and the south, and to some extent the Midwest, they have gondolas in areas where hurricanes and tornadoes take place. We don't have either of those, and we have zero gondolas except for the ones that take you up to mountains to go skiing because you need them.
Think about it. If we had them here and there was an earthquake, it'd be quite a ride. We'd shake it around. Like, that'd step it up a little bit. Makes more sense.
Shake and bake. Southern Fried Ted knows what I'm talking about with shake and bake, don't you, buddy?
Southern Fried Teddy. Yes, that's what we're talking about today. Okie's from Muskogee. Apparently, a lawmaker has filed a bill. Did you hear about this? A new hunting license for Bigfoot. That's right. He's filed a bill directing the Oklahoma Wildlife Conservation Division to establish a Bigfoot hunting season. He's, of course, a Republican. His name is Justin Humphreys. No S, by the way, just Humphrey, if you want to write him. He comes from the District of Oklahoma, and he's had his own Bigfoot sightings. He knows that Bigfoot is out there because he's seen him, and a lot of other people see him as well. And so what he wants to do is he wants to bring tourists to town. And so with this being the only area in the United States that you'd be able to go and legally, buy a permit to hunt a Bigfoot, he says it'll be great for the Bigfoot Festival in Hanobi. I think that's how you say it. What is that face you're making?
I'm sorry. I'm half listening to you, but I'm reading about Muskogee, Oklahoma now.
Oh, okay. Well, then I want to hear all about it. Anyways, the Bigfoot Festival happens, and he wants the hunting season to happen. He doesn't want anybody to kill a Bigfoot, though. He would like them to capture it. All right? So the goal is not to kill the Bigfoot. You can, but he wants you to really capture the Bigfoot. Maybe you can bring it to the festival, and they can terrorize a bunch of people in Oklahoma, where they're going to have a Bigfoot.
You lose me
season.
the moment you say Bigfoot.
I know that. But
I am.
But
I am like
Jeff.
I discount it and I move on with my day.
There are hundreds of thousands of Bigfoot sightings. I don't know. There's a lot of Bigfoot sightings, and these people in Oklahoma believe that it's really there. And maybe now that there's a Bigfoot season, they'll get one, and it'll shut guys like you up. You ever thought about that?
If you had 100,000 Bigfoot sightings, one of them would be confirmed with proof and evidence. Don't say there's hundreds of thousands, because
there's a lot of proof and evidence, but there's no bodies.
Yeah, right.
There's videos. There's pictures.
There's evidence. There's no proof.
There's even DNA that they can't identify. There's been unidentified DNA.
You watch enough court shows to know that there's a difference between evidence and proof.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, so we're giving it to this guy who's really what's going to end up happening is some redneck's going to go out there. Sorry, rednecks. And you're going to shoot another redneck, and then you're going to kill some guy, and you're going to say, wait, I thought he was a Bigfoot. And then then what? Now you're going to go to jail, prison, because you killed a guy.
I'm pretty sure it's legal if you do it from a gondola.
In Oklahoma, if you're from Muskogee. Congratulations. This one's going out to our state representative. He's Representative Justin Humphrey. You are Jeff and Jeremy.
Dumbass of the day. 93.3 KZOZ.
Don't be a dummy when it comes to your landscape supplies. Go to Peterson U-Cart on Augusta Road, just north of Quickie Car Wash in Atascadero.
We load, U-Cart, you save!
Don't forget that Red Zone Challenge. If you haven't been playing, you can still actually get in and win a $25 gift card to Pappy McGregor's. And I guess, after the Super Bowl's over, whether it's the Bucks or the Chiefs, whoever wins, if you're the winner that week, then you get to pick your artist. Hopefully, you're the winner. You win $500 cash. Somebody's going to win $500 cash from us. We're going to give that away in 2 weeks, Jeff. It'll be a week from Monday.
Yeah, right after the NFL championship game.
Yeah, maybe a trip to Hawaii. I mean, yeah, there's a lot up for grabs. Red Zone Challenge is brought to you by Donahue Truck Centers, as well as Fred Bruin, the Central Coast Realtor.
Last week, when you said that they came in and they Ghostbustered the place of germs, you said that it didn't smell any different or didn't feel any different in there. Do you think that they did it, or they just said that
they were blowing
smoke?
Yeah,
we're sending somebody in.
Yeah. Well, listen, I appreciate the fact that they said, listen, somebody knew somebody who got it. And so we're going to send everybody
Jeff
home. We're going to come in. We're going to deep clean the place. I'm guessing that's how people are handling it, right? I can't imagine it's just our company who's being super cautious. So they said, yeah, they had them come in and they did some kind of fog or I didn't smell anything. I didn't notice anything. I walked in here and it smelled as stinky as it normally does, which I know is hard to explain, but this room has a very unique smell to it, and it's not a terrible smell. But it's definitely not a fresh. It's not alpine scent. You know what it is? It's the essence of Dio. I'm going to spray this right now.
Before Alpine Mist got a hold of it. Like if you were to smell Ronnie James Dio after a concert, that's what it smells like in there.
That's what it usually smells like until I bring in the essence of Dio's Alpine Mist, which smells like Irish Spring soap.
Essence of Dio is actually what do they call it when you get a disease and you need it's the vaccination.
Inoculation.
The inoculation to the real essence of Dio. Coming up, we're going to be talking to some locals that have developed a product called Flu Bomb, which sounds super interesting because I love bombing flus. I mean, if you could tell me right now that I could bomb a flu without having to take a shot, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, no kidding.
But apparently, they do the kind of work that they supposedly did at our place last week. I don't know. We'll talk to Tim and Gail coming up.
Yeah, Bowman Air. Stick around. Jeff and Jeremy here online at KZOZ.com. Don't forget $20 to go to Federico's. It's around the corner if you know the show.
So last week, and a big part of why I sound a little bit different than Jeremy today, is we had some kind of contact situation where things needed to be disinfected. And you said that they had a crew come in and clean what do they do exactly?
I didn't say it. I got an email that said whoever normally cleans the place is going to come in and they're going to do a deep cleaning. And so, they gave us the next day off because somebody in Jeff's family came in contact with somebody who had been sick.
Who came in contact with somebody.
Yeah. Somebody.
Very cautious.
Anyways, but the company's very, 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 yes, cautious is the best word to say. And so they said, all right, everybody out. We're going to deep clean the place and then you can come and then we'll bring a few people back the next day. So I'm back in here to push the buttons and Jeff is doing it from home.
Tim, who runs Bowman Heating and Air, said, why didn't you give us a call? We would have came in and we would have flu bombed the joint. And I don't know exactly what any of that means. So we will talk to Tim now. Tim, good morning. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
We're doing good. So tell us about what you guys do in order to flu bomb a place.
Well, we have a proprietary formula that has active ingredients listed on the EPA website as a COVID-19 disinfectant.
Okay.
So
then what do you guys do? You guys just like put it in the heating and the air conditioning, like the vents, and then kind of let it do its job, or what?
So what we sometimes do, if a customer wants it, we'll do a standard duct cleaning, which includes a disinfecting solution. So we'll basically put that in our fogger, run it through your system, takes care of your whole house's air. That way you know it's disinfected. Run it through a cycle. Make sure all the air in the house has been disinfected.
You know,
was there some talk of a fogger type mechanism when the other company came and did it at work? I mean,
maybe there was.
Yeah.
I don't really remember, but I have a friend who has a business in Washington, and he, this gets pretty deep, doesn't it, Tim? I mean, you can do all kinds of different stuff. He was telling me about some unit he bought that goes in and has some sort of light. And he's like, oh, yeah, man. You just walk around and just try to see if there's any dust anywhere. Says this thing eliminates dust and all this other kind of stuff. Not necessarily what you're talking about, but he was all geeking. You know, like most guys are like, yeah, check out my, 57 Chev or check out my boat or my motorcycle. He was like, dude, check out my air system. Thing's badass. It kicks COVID's ass.
Well, the EPA has actually put out a whole list of new COVID-19 requirements for air filtration. One of them is the UV light. They actually keep your system clean, but as a regular maintenance, you come in and you use the fogger through your duct system just like anything else.
So you guys have something called a flu bomb?
It is flu bomb. Basically, we set it up into a fogger, and we put that through the system.
Now, Gail is also on the line with us. Good morning, Gail. How's it going?
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Now, you developed flu bomb?
Well, it's non-toxic. It's locally made. It's not a harmful chemical product that you see mostly out there.
Dude, Jeremy, have you used that one outside the bathroom at work? It is the worst combination of hand sanitizer I've ever smelt in my life.
It has some weird after smell to it. Yeah, no, I had to go in and wash it off right away.
It must have been like given away for free because it was no good. I mean, it smells like cinnamon and it's not good.
It really does. It's terrible.
It smells like the furthest thing from washing your hands.
Yeah, no, it's like the last one. And I've noticed that a lot of hand sanitizers now, you see them everywhere you go. Convenience stores, doesn't matter, pharmacy. And then they have a weird after smell. You know, like some things have an aftertaste. They have these weird and not all of them smell this way, but some are really funky and weird. And maybe that has something to do with oils or something they're using in them. I have no idea.
Is flu bomb, was flu bomb developed just for the HVAC and the air conditioning, or is that something that like anybody could pick up and use?
We have, what we put into the HVAC system as the fogger, and we can add scent to that. We can have boutique scents custom made, but we really started this Gail really started this actually, wanting to come up with something that wasn't sticky, didn't smell like cinnamon and butt, and that didn't leave your hands, Jeremy just said he had to go wash his hands again. I mean, that defeats the whole purpose of using a hand sanitizer. So, we have a line of boutique smells, and we have moisturizing with shea butter with the flu balm in it as well. So you're getting the moisturizing effect and cleaning your hands at the same time.
You're not spraying that all over the HVAC units, right?
Well, I mean, if they wanted it to, we could, but I wouldn't recommend it.
It would smell very beachy, I would think. Well, cool. How do people get the service or get the flu bomb products? I mean, point people in the right direction on this.
Well, we have both websites. I have mine at Bowman with an E.com and flubomb.org. That's where you'll find most of all the information you're going to need for flu bomb products.
Right on, man. Well, it's good to know that there's something extra you can do, because I know there's stuff commercially, but I know you can actually do stuff for your home, too. So, Tim, Gail, thanks for taking a few minutes.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Wake up.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Jeff and Jeremy here. It's KZSE. Jeff's working from home. He's got Oliver with him. What's up, Oliver?
Nothing.
Nothing. Did you eat
Please, you were just shoving cookies in your face. Who eats cookies for breakfast?
I didn't even eat them.
I didn't understand that. Can you translate?
No, I can't. I can't translate that. Not at all.
I
Sorry.
heard something like,
Hey,
I didn't eat them all or something. I don't know what he said.
Oliver, what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
What I just had.
The one you just had? He was eating the peppermint patties, which is not the peanut. What did I say?
Peppermint patties? You mean the
No,
Thin
I'm
Mint?
sorry. Peanut butter patty,
Oh.
which is not the peanut butter sandwich, which he told me was his favorite yesterday. The peanut butter patty. What's it got on it?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. It's got chocolate on it, and it's peanut butter on a cookie.
Oh, wow.
That is covered with chocolate.
What's it called? A peanut butter patty?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, wait.
Why is that the best?
I gotta get something.
No, you're not getting another cookie. Not until you're done
I
talking.
just came down.
Oh, okay. Here.
All right, let him get it. Don't get him
He
mad.
thinks he's on TV because we use a TV thing, so he wants to put on his hat.
Oh, sure, put it on. Nobody can see you but me, but that's fine. I'm sorry. This is too bad your dad doesn't work on TV. He works on radio. What's the hat? Is that which hat is that? Templeton Feed? Oh, that's a cool hat.
That's a good hat.
That's a
The
cool
locals
hat.
right?
It's a cool hat.
Yeah.
He just
likes
took
his
it
hat.
off.
All
Apparently,
right, thanks, bud.
I said it was
That's
cool,
all
and he
I
took it
needed-
off.
That's all I needed to know was the which cookies were the best. So
It's our poll question, by the way. But we're asking you, what is your favorite cookie? How many cookies do they make now?
We have every single one up on the poll. So let's see here. It is, we have a good number of them up there. I would say 10 or so.
Okay.
Well, I can't be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Close to 10.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
So we're asking you right now, KZOZ.com, what is your favorite? You can weigh in there.
Does anybody ever say that the gluten-free chocolate chip is their favorite? I mean, come on. I mean, I actually, if you think about it, what percentage of the population has got celiac issues?
What do you think I would know that? Because my wife's gluten-free? No, I don't know that.
Don't you ever pay attention to statistics of the ones you love?
What's the question? I'll ask Siri because she seems to know a lot.
What percentage of the population has
is gluten-free?
celiac issues?
Oh, okay. What percentage of the population has celiac disease?
Here's what I found from Healthline.com. About 1% of the U.S. population suffers from celiac disease.
There you go. But here's the thing. That's the disease. That's the disease. Now, just because my wife is not celiac, she has gluten sensitivity, meaning it gives her headaches. So I think there's a lot of people out there that choose not to eat gluten because it's supposed to be better for your gut, I think. I read somewhere. Some people do it for guts. Other people do it because they get headaches or, they break out in hives.
Hey, gluten-free pretzel chips are better for the taste buds for damn sure.
I tell you,
awesome.
I think it's brown rice flour that they use on those. They also do
So
it in
good.
a lot of the pastas, and a lot of gluten-free stuff's good. Unfortunately,
So get this.
Girl Scout
Since
cookies,
the
gluten-free,
demand for the
not as good.
gluten-free chocolate caramel cookies is so high that they cap how many we can sell. As for my daughter, they can't, like, she can't go balls to the wall like she can with Thin Mints or Caramel Delights. She can only sell a certain amount because everybody has to have the right amount to sell.
Okay, I gotcha.
Does that seem right?
Because they don't make enough of
Because
it.
gluten-free stuff is more expensive, right?
Normally it is, yeah. Is it more expensive when you buy gluten-free cookies?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it may be $6 a package as opposed to $5, and it seems like a lot less in a package than the other ones if you compare them.
I know it.
You know it? What do you know?
He knows he had some cookies. Now he's all popped off on sugar.
I know. Next 2 hours should be really fun. I bought a cage for my dog that was peeing by the cat litter box.
Yes, I remember that.
And first thing he did was he crawled into the cage and locked it when I put the cage up. So I was like, oh, there's an option for my son.
Lock him in a cage.
Dog cage.
Oh my gosh.
Too many peanut butter patties. You're going in the dog cage.
KZOZ.com, the SurfNet Communications poll question. Jeff's at home. I'm in the studio. We got $20 of Federico's you can win later if you know the show.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.